Hey, what's up guys, it's MugenLord here, and today I have an interesting topic for you guys. Well, this week I have some interesting topics that I think you guys will enjoy, but this specific topic right here, it goes back. It just reaffirms what I've been saying about the depiction of women and how femininity, or women who are basking in femininity, they're sexy, they're hot, they're beautiful, and how that the media or just some of these people on the internet makes a big deal out of it. If you enjoy those type of things, especially when it comes to fan service, that is completely wrong. But if the same thing happens to male characters being objectified and and being exploited, then it's completely fine. It's fair game at this point. And there's this one particular game that pretty much exposes this hypocrisy now that male characters are being used for fan service and objectified. So before we dive into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. So we're going to dive into it right now because I think it's quite funny. And this topic had popped up on Twitter and I was like, okay, this is interesting, and I've never seen anything happen like this before. So we're going to dive into it. So what are we talking about? Well, on this site called Niche Gamer, which I love this site, we covered a lot of the topics on there because they catch this stuff left and right like it's their job, So it's this one particular game where it says male fan service game exposes online feminist hypocrisy. Now the thing is with this game, as we can see here, it says Twitter users celebrating attractive male characters in a smartphone game have revealed the hypocrisy of those who complain about attractive female characters. So the non-viral tweet essentially had a person raving about the fan service elements in the game where players can tease male characters. Now the thing is, I will pretty much post it on the side of my video so you can be able to see it. And essentially in this game, you're allowed to pretty much torture the male characters in a more provocative or a more sensual or sexual way. Now the thing is, when you look at the tweet that we're going to go to right here, you notice that this person right here is pretty much saying that I just found out, a new game and tested out and I'm crying, which means that this person is pretty much horny and pretty much excited for it. Now, you pretty much are going to find comments of everybody's pretty much saying the same thing. You got some people that's, like, okay, well, this is not my type of game. But you more so have people saying, oh, I'm definitely going to download this game for research purposes. And you have a lot of these gamers or a lot of these people who tweet in who are pretty much thirsty for it. Really like what you can do to the male characters in this game. Now, this is where the hypocrisy comes from, is because when it comes to this game, we have always seen and we always had this argument about anytime a female character is depicted in such a way that there's a big issue, that you're an incel, that you have never seen a woman before, and all these other type of issues. And what I like about this article, the article pretty much breaks everything down that we're going to actually explore here, is because you have people coming out saying that, okay, where are the people? Where are the people that will call you an incel? Where are the people that pretty much said that, internalized misandry, the female gaze, which we talked about in the video as well, and incels? So these people are nowhere to be found, because there was another game that was revealed before this called Azure Lane, or a character in Azure Lane named Kishino pretty much had a skin that was revealed. And when I say spillage, spilt milk, I mean spilt milk. It's because in this video, when they revealed her new skin, you see what the issue that people were having, or some group of people were having, over the amount of spillage that she had with her costume. And of course, you had the same crowd crying about, the male gaze, and also the objectification of women and everything like that. And you had many people arguing and debating about it, and then turn around, they released a game to where you can pretty much sexualize males, and it was completely fine. And now a lot of you guys is out there that's leaving your thoughts in the comments of these type of videos or in these type of tweets. You guys, which are doing a good job, is pointing this out. You guys are pointing this out, saying that we don't want to hear no more. We don't want to hear nothing anymore, since you guys find this okay, then guess what? Me liking women with big boobs and hyper feminine, you guys shouldn't find any issue with it, because if one side is okay, then obviously the other side should be okay as well. And this is what a lot of you guys have been pointing out. And when it comes to me, when it comes to these type of games, these fan service games, especially like where you can actually like interact with the male or female character or put them in lewd situations and stuff, these aren't my type of games. And like I said before, me as a gamer, I think there should be games that satisfies everybody's hunger, everybody's taste, and what they like. I never like these simulators because, you know, I want to play the game. You know, I want to play the game. It's just the fact is that when I play the games, I would love to see nice things that's nice on the eyes as well while I'm playing it. As far as my fighting games, my RPGs. But these simulators where you're able to have more of an intimate moment with these characters, aren't my type of games. But I would say that should be room for these kind of games. I have no issue with the fact is that there's a game that's catering to, you know, the fantasy, to where you can have your fan service and have your way with the male characters. I have no problem with that. And of course, you know damn well I have no problem when it comes to the fan service, when you want to be able to have your way or be able to, you know, I guess you say, like I said, thirst over female characters. I have no problem with either one. I think there's a space for both sides, but I just think that the major issue for this is that, like, as I said before with my Baldur's Gate 3 video about the bare sex, and then how Dead or Alive beach volleyball is treated in such, you know, with disdain and stuff like that, I say the same thing with this. If having fan service when it comes to the male characters and sexualizing them, if that's completely fine, you can thirst over it and have your way with these male characters, then it should be completely fine. You should not be complaining when the same thing is done to the female characters, and it's only right. And what makes this pretty funny when it comes to the Kishino skin for this game, a lot of people complained about it, saying that, hell, they're at it again, sexualizing women. You guys have never seen a woman before, this, that, and third. But the funny part about it is, the CEO or the creator of this character or the game itself is a female, a woman. She created this. She created the character. And that's what boggles my mind, is that we have all these warriors, you know, standing up for women. Let's protect women, or let's stop objectifying women. But you fail to realize that a lot of these developers, especially when it comes to Japanese developers, when it comes to these kind of games, you'd be quite surprised that there's a lot of female developers and artists that's behind most of the costumes, most of how the female characters are depicted, are women. And it's just a sheer ignorance, you know, from a lot of these people who don't understand that, yes, women also love to be horny too. Women are also can be perverted as well and like to see hot women and love to see hot dudes as well. So you have to understand that, and people fail to realize that. And I find it funny every time, because once people pointed that out, you heard nothing from these people. And I love to see stuff like this, and hopefully that we get more and more situations like this, so we can keep pointing it out, keep calling it out. It's because I just want gaming to be gaming, where everybody have their own taste. No one is trying to cancel other people. There's no hit pieces, you know, where journalists is coming at the developers. Now the developers have to change their art, change their vision, just to appease to a crowd who won't support their game. I just want gaming to be that again. Just want it to be gaming. You have your taste, I have my taste. I enjoy this, you enjoy that, and we can just play alongside each other. And if we don't like each other's taste, that's completely fine. We don't have to go into a hate campaign. We don't have to try to ruin somebody's life. We don't have to try to threaten and dox people all over nonsense in something as trivial as this situation here. We need to go back to that. So I think that more and more situations need to pop up that shows and keep pointing out the hypocrisy when it comes to this. And I think it will eventually die out. The more and more you point it out, and the more and more you don't give a fuck. As long as you don't back down from these type of people, I think that it will eventually die out. Because the more and more you back down, the more and more you appease to these people, it gives these people leverage, and they'll just keep pressing. You give them an inch, and all of a sudden they want to take a mile. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the male fan service in this game called What in Hell is Bad? Definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. And have you ever tried the Azure Lane game? And what do you think of the Kichino DLC outfit with the spillage? Definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more gaming content here on this channel. This is MugenLord, sign off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.
YouTube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.